So, Greg Thompson, the Accelerate Action Coach Business Coaching, talking with Jeremy Britton from Dino's Bar and Grill in West Des Moines. Jeremy, good morning.
Good morning. How are we doing today, Greg?
I'm quite well, thanks. Thanks for giving us a few minutes here this morning. So, let's talk about Dino's Bar and Grill. Interesting name. I want to hear about that, but tell us about the business and how long it's been up and going.
Okay, so Dino's Bar and Grill was founded in July of 2016. So we're just coming up on 5 years, I guess, officially today. I have owned the restaurant for just over 4 years. Dino's Bar and Grill comes from the name of the original owner. His name was Dino, and so they went with Dino's Bar and Grill. Obviously, there's also the Thin Lizzy song connotation from The Boys Are Back in Town. That song actually brought in our number one celebrity guest, which was Toby Keith, stopped by the restaurant when he was in town for the Solheim Cup. And he came in because of the name of the restaurant, and he performs that song at a lot of his concerts. So that's kind of where the name came from. And yeah, we've been here for just 5 years, and I've owned it for just over 4.
So, what got you interested in the restaurant food business?
So when I was in high school, back in the early 2000s, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it for school and what I wanted to do after I graduated. So I took a foods class at in my local high school in Boone, and my teacher was like, "Hey, like I noticed this comes really naturally to you. If you ever thought about doing this for a career?" And I was like, "No, I don't really want to flip burgers for the rest of my life." Didn't really know a whole lot about the industry at that time. And she's like, "No, I think it's something you should look into." So I came down my senior year of high school to the DMAC post-secondary program and took some classes at DMAC as a senior in high school. Got really interested in it, decided it's what I wanted to do, and went from there. I graduated high school and went up to Le Cordon Bleu in Minneapolis, St. Paul area, and got my degree from culinary arts from them. And have been doing this ever since.
Oh, great story. Fantastic. So tell us about your menu and who would really enjoy the experience at Dino's Bar and Grill.
I would say that our menu has something for everyone. My 4-year-old loves to come to the restaurant. My late 20s, early 30s friends love to come to the restaurant. My grandma loves to come to the restaurant. We have regulars from all over town and from all walks of life. Our menu is Italian American. So we have a lot of pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Our pizza and calzones are extremely popular. We sell a ton of them. We do a special every Tuesday night where it's half price pizzas and calzones for dine-in service. We have a filet de burgo on our menu, which, is a Des Moines staple. We're butter-based, not cream-based. I know that's always a major debate between de burgo people, but we are a butter-based, oil-based de burgo, and it's one of our most popular items. Our chicken Parmesan pasta is awesome. We sell a ton of them. It's very, very popular. And probably our number one signature dish is we do a seafood nacho, which isn't a very common item. We do it over fried wonton chips. So it's a little lighter, not quite as heavy as you would think as a nacho, with traditional tortilla chips and things of that nature. Shrimp scallops made from scratch, Newburgh sauce, which is like a lobster cream sauce. Very popular, very, very delicious.
So my question is, why didn't we do this interview live at your restaurant, at your bar and grill? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I know. We always try to encourage people to stop by and give us a try. And it tends to be, once we get you in the door one time, we seem to start seeing people over and over and over again. So.
Oh, very good. So you've been operating for at least 4 years now. Obviously, last year was a little bit crazy with the whole pandemic situation. Tell us about how that affected your business and changes you had to make in your business due to the COVID.
Yeah, so the COVID pandemic threw a gigantic wrench in our system. we have always been very focused on dine-in service and taking care of what we can control inside the four walls of the restaurant. We did do carry out and we did do some third-party delivery, but it wasn't a focus of our restaurant. And starting in, late March of 2020, carry out and third-party delivery became 100% of our focus of the restaurant, out of necessity. And we are very fortunate that I have a very faithful and awesome staff that they were able to roll with the punches, and they volunteered time to make sure that the restaurant could stay afloat. And we transitioned to a fully carry out and delivery restaurant. And where we are located, we're located on the corner of 60th and Ashworth in West Des Moines, in the strip mall there. And we're right in the heart of the neighborhood, which I think was very, very helpful for us. Because, everyone was, when we were all shut down and told to stay in our houses, it was a hard thing for everybody. And so the fact that people could take a 2.5 minute drive over to the restaurant and pick up some food and 2.5 minutes back, that's 5 minutes that they could get out of the house and, breathe some fresh air with the windows down in their car and, that sort of stuff. And it was, have a little bit of social interaction just coming and picking up food. So I think that really helped us. And, we have a great neighborhood support system here, a lot of regulars that we see, even when it was just carry out, 2-3 times a week. They didn't want us to see us leave the neighborhood, and we didn't want to leave the neighborhood. So we were very, very fortunate that we had a great support system and being in our location that we are.
Well, congratulations. Good story. So obviously last year was what it was. What are you seeing this year? What are the people coming back out again? Are you starting to see the sit down traffic picking back up again?
Definitely. We are definitely seeing things get quote unquote back to normal. I don't think normal will ever be what it was before COVID. But we are definitely trending back in that direction. We are back to 100% capacity in the restaurant. And we are back to some similar pre-COVID, numbers and, the number of guests that we're serving and things of that nature. So, the world is healing in many different forms, and we are definitely seeing people coming back and supporting restaurants to the best of their ability.
Sure. Okay. Now, how about your team? Did you lose many people on your team due to the having the revenue drops? Did PPP help you out?
We did. Yep. We were able to get the PPP, and we also were fortunate enough to get the Iowa Economic Development Grant as well. That helped us retain the staff. We laid most of the staff got laid off, or furloughed, I guess, because they were all welcomed back. And with open arms, and they, so we pretty much brought everybody back for the most part. There's a few people here and there that chose not to come back, or we haven't contacted necessarily yet, just because we're not quite back to where we were. So, but overall, we pretty much have the whole staff back. We're a very small staff anyways. Outside of myself, I have 5 employees. So we're a pretty small group here. And, that's one thing that I think worked well for us is I was open and transparent with my staff the entire time, just said, hey, I don't know how this is going to go, because I've never, no one's ever experienced anything like this before, really. So I'm going to be as open and honest with you guys as I can, and I will ask input. I'm very honest, and I always want my staff's input, because they're just as involved in this as I am, even though it's, I'm the owner, but, they take up a lot of pride and ownership in the restaurant as well. And so that was very important to me, to make sure that they were taken care of, and they knew where I stood and what we could do to survive this together.
Okay, very good. So there's a saying out there that smart people learn from their mistakes, wise people learn from other people's mistakes. So what words of wisdom do you have in being a business owner for at least 4 years now, that you would like to pass on to other people out there so maybe they wouldn't make the same mistakes or the same learnings that you've had?
Um, I would say one of the things that I'm a very emotional person. I lead with my heart. I try, but running a business that you don't always make the best decisions that way. And so that's something I have really learned over the 4 years of owning a business that, I can be very passionate about something, but I have to take a step back and look at it through the lens of a business owner, not as necessarily a human being, almost even. You have to look at it as business decisions. And you want to do what's, especially when it comes to dealing with staff. That's something, restaurants are known for high turnover. We are not, we've had our experiences with that as well. And sometimes you take out some of those things personally, but you can't, because it's a business. It's business. And so that's one thing I've really learned. And just knowing that business has ebbs and flows, and day to day, one day, you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. And you can't let the bad days make you just want to throw in the towel. That's, I've had those moments where it's like, we had a bad week or a bad day, and it's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired of it. I don't want to do it anymore. But this is my dream, and this is what I've always wanted to do since I was 17, really. So I'm not going to give up on it, and I can't give up on it.
Okay, very good. So tell us how people can find you, ordering online, reservations. Give us the whole scoop on how they can do business with Dino's Bar and Grill.
Absolutely. So we are located at the corner of 60th and Ashworth in West Des Moines. Our address is 5962 Ashworth Road. You can stop by. We are open Tuesday through Saturday. We are closed for the 4th of July this weekend, but we are typically open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch and dinner service. You can find us online either on Facebook, Instagram, or our website. Our website is dinoswdm.com. And then if you're looking for us on Facebook or Instagram, you can just search for Dino's Bar and Grill or Dino's West Des Moines. Either one of those should pull us up pretty quickly. And we do third-party delivery service with Uber Eats, so you can find us there. And then our online ordering, we do through our point of sale system, which is Toast, which there's a link on our website and I believe on our Facebook as well to our online ordering systems. Otherwise, you can always give us a call. Our phone number is 515-809-1708. And that is how we do take reservations for group. We're very small. Our capacity is only 50 at the restaurant. So we do fill up quickly. We do recommend reservations, especially for the weekends and evenings. But we do accept walk-ins. We have a full service bar. So, there are a lot of ways to find us and a lot of ways to enjoy us.
Okay, very good. So we're going to wrap up here today with one last question. Tell everybody what inspires you.
What inspires me? Honestly, the thing that inspires me the most is my family. My wife, my son. My wife is pregnant with our second child currently.
Congratulations.
Thank you. They're a huge inspiration to me. My wife has been so supportive of me through this. She's kind of put some of her hopes and dreams on the back burner and kind of, owned this art, owning a restaurant and owning a business and taking that on as part of her hopes and dreams and what she wants to do with our life together. And, and my staff is so inspiring because, even though that, they just work here, like they own it and they want to make this place better. And they want to give every person that walks in the door a great experience every time they're here. And our customers are inspiring to me because when I see, somebody 2 or 3 times a week and every time they're here, they're always in a good mood and they come to us for their celebrations. They come to us for their sad moments in their lives. We've celebrated weddings, we've celebrated birthdays, graduations, anniversaries, deaths in the family, loss of job, new job, promotion. We've celebrated everything with everybody, with a lot of our customers. And just knowing that, we have customers that this is their place, this is their cheers. And, I want to be there for those people. And, we haven't exactly figured out who our norm is yet, but we're still working on that. But, we have those people that are here, and, a lot of our customers, we're involved in their day-to-day life, and we know about their kids, and we know about their grandkids, and they know about my wife, and they know about my kids, and they know about my staff's dogs, and everything and anything. They're part of the family, and most of the time I don't call them my staff, I call them my family, because honestly I spend more time with them than my wife. So these people are family, and them being here just inspires me to continue what I do every day.
Well, I think you've found it. You may not have acknowledged it, but I just think you've explained to me what you're looking for. So I think you found it. So congratulations on that. So we're going to wrap up. I'm Greg Thompson with Accelerate Action Coach Business Coaching, and we've been talking with Jeremy Britton from Dino's Bar and Grill in West Des Moines. Jeremy, thank you very much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you, Greg.